Our next bout of the evening is an elimination boxing bout scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Introducing first out of the blue corner, Kyle Hines.
Finished with the prelims, we now have our preliminary card. Fight number 9. We're going to start it off with our first straight-up boxing bout of the evening. Elimination or amateur division boxing, 126 pounds, 3 2-minute rounds. Coming first to the ring is Slim Huenes.
I was hoping you'd say Slim Shady, but you know.
Making his way to us from Boksburg, South Africa. I'm going to say I don't know where Boksburg is.
I can look it up on the Google machine.
Siri, where is Boksburg?
Directions, please, to Boksburg. You've got 3,000 miles to go.
Right, travel time 17 days.
Take a left on I-25.
Turn left here. I was just thinking that. Stewie just said, take a left at Albuquerque, a little Bugs Bunny reference.
Just keep going.
Didn't know we were getting that this evening.
I was mistaken. I thought we only had one boxing match tonight, but we have 2. You are correct, sir.
His opponent out of the red corner, Triston Harrison.
Mr. Harrison lists himself as a Muay Thai fighter. He has a 1-1 record as a boxer, and we have seen Mr. Harrison here quite a bit.
Oh, and one of the greatest
Sparta.
nicknames, too. No comparison. No comparison, Harrison.
When all else fails, go with what rhymes.
Yeah, you got to rhyme.
Rhyme time.
I'm working with Ruane on a nickname. I'm working on something.
No pain, Ruane. Lots of pain,
you're
Ruane.
close.
We're working
How about
it.
dual pain, Ruane? Because he can both grapple and he can strike as well.
There you go.
And wrestling duels, you know, and a duel is, I looked up a duel in the dictionary, and it's like two men combating with similar tools. So dual pain Ruane is what I'm trying to lean towards. Like the hat.
Little LL Cool J style. All right,
Yeah,
Kyle Huenes out of Boksburg, South Africa. He's the 25-year-old Orthodox fighter with a 1-0 record. 5 feet 10 inches tall at 125 pounds. Facing off against Triston, no comparison, Harrison. He's from Aurora, Colorado. He's a 24-year-old Muay Thai fighter making his way into the boxing ring. 1-1 record, 5 feet 8 inches tall, 126 pounds.
Yeah, Rad Muay Thai. No comparison, Harrison. Love the nickname, man. He knows it too because he gave me a fist because he knows I've said it before. Crowd's starting to pile in now here. AVN.
Yeah, we are filling in the arena.
Yeah.
I love it.
Northern Colorado likes the fights, man. You know, it's confusing. They both have blue gloves on. Getting older, Jay, I know I got glasses on, but, give me a little help here.
Look for the tape, Todd.
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an elimination boxing bout scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Let's meet our fighters. Introducing first, fighting out of the Mike Maroney Ford blue corner. He's an Orthodox style fighter with a record of 1 win, no losses. He stands 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. With Z's Gym, all the way from Boksburg, South Africa, Kyle Slim Huenes.
Oh, there is a Slim nickname in here, though.
His opponent, fighting out of the Twin Peaks red corner. He's a Muay Thai style fighter with a boxing record of 1 win, 1 loss. He stands 5 foot 8 inches tall, weighing in at 126 pounds. With Rad Muay Thai, from Aurora, Colorado, Triston, no comparison, Harrison. Referee Oscar Martinez.
You know what I think of when I think of a fighter from South Africa?
LT.
LT Nelson. Who's got a fight coming up?
Smash.
He sends me some things on Instagram sometimes that I just sit there and shake my head. We kind of take turns and trying to gross each other out. All right, let's see how these boys mix it up.
Harrison wastes no time stepping into the pocket. Huenes answers right back.
Yeah, both these fighters got skills that kills. Ooh.
Huenes with nice counters, just not quite as accurate as he'd like to be yet.
Yeah, he's got good head movement as well. Digs to the body right there. Going again. Boy, both these guys throwing heavy leather.
Just a moment ago, Huenes, that body shot that he landed, you could hear that digging in.
Yeah, be careful, too. Huenes has got an uppercut, too, that's pretty dangerous. A little bit longer. Harrison with this nice jab.
As we'd expect out of the 126-pound fighters, just blinding speed.
Yeah, well, they're a lot quicker than you and I. That a little bit has to do with age, too. But
I could not fall down a flight of stairs this fast.
Good body shots by Harrison. It's going to be interesting to see if the South African fighter can sit here in the mile-high elevation.
I just saw Harrison wipe at his nose. I don't see any blood coming out of him, but maybe he took a really hard shot there that affected him a little bit. We'll see how his breathing goes as this fight continues.
Well, Kyle Slimmy Huenes is throwing some great leather so far.
Only a 2-inch height difference between them, but Huenes looks significantly taller and longer.
Yeah, good footwork by both fighters, too. Harrison follow up. I think Harrison's got a little blood trickling. He takes a right-left combination, make that a left-right combination.
Yeah, I referenced Harrison wiping at his nose earlier. Yep, there he goes again. So he's being bothered by that a little bit. Don't know if it's broken or being enough to affect his breathing, but certainly leaking some chi there.
No, and it makes it tough to breathe as well. Man, both these fighters just going for it, man. Hey, listen, with 2-minute rounds, you got to go.
Absolutely. Only once in that round did Oscar have to make his presence known. I like it.
I see a tiny bit of breathing heavy by the South African fighter, just a little bit.
Well, you referenced the altitude, Todd, and then I got off on a different track. But, yeah, coming from South Africa and up to this elevation, I have no idea how long he's been here, whether he's had any sort of a chance to acclimate. But
no, and it's looking by the replays, both fighters with their moments in this fight, and good distance by both.
Huenes using that length nice, really getting a lot of whip on his punches. You referenced his uppercut. We haven't seen it land significantly yet, but he's going to keep searching for that. And if it does land, that could be something to keep an eye out for.
You know, defensively, what he's got, JR, and you taught me this, is the lean back.
Yeah.
He's got a great lean back, which can make it really frustrating to connect with the fighter. Harrison coming out as the aggressor. Big left hand.
Corner Harrison saying, don't back up, and he listens to the corner, plants his feet.
You know, it's almost like Huenes gets a bigger shot, but then a couple combinations come back from Harrison.
Yeah, Huenes just does a nice job of using the length of his limbs in order to get power in his strikes. It's that whipping action. There's that uppercut.
Yeah.
And again, shows the uppercut from the other side. And then the evasive head work by Huenes. He's starting to feel this fight a little bit.
He's got great head movement, man. When you look at these fighters, he's got the head movement of a pro.
And with a 1-0 record, my gosh, this guy's been putting in his time at the gym.
Oh, Harrison with a big left hand right there.
Nice shot right over the shoulder.
Well, both these fighters with great defensive moves.
Oh, Huenes comes over the top nicely with the number 2.
This is a really good fight. 49 seconds left in this second round. If I'm Harrison here, I pour it on here and see what kind of shape this guy's in.
A little clash of heads there. Hopefully nothing opens up.
Yeah.
And referee's taking a look at things there.
Yeah. He's going to tell them
Yeah.
both. You got to stop that, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see Harrison wipe into this brow or anything, so hopefully no damage done.
No, that was close, though. That clash could have really opened something up.
And nothing intentional on that. It was just as per happens sometimes.
Just two guys that want to throw blows. Oh, big right hand that loaded up.
Almost a little punch on the break there by Harrison. 10-second clacker. Corner Harrison begging him to put it on, and he does exactly that. Good lean back by Harrison, and then almost gets caught while trying to catch his mouthpiece.
Man, I'm telling you what. I got no winner right now, and usually, you know me, I'm not shy of opinions. I'll give it to you.
I think Huenes has landed the more damaging shots. So a little interesting tidbit here from Stewie. Boxberg elevation 55-58.
Oh, so he must have been on mountaintop.
So he came down in elevation by 250 feet.
You know, he gave that note to me. I ignored it because because I was talking about elevation. Listen, I agree with you. Huenes has had the bigger punches. I think more amount has come from Harrison. Now, when you're with the judge, what's your poison? What do you pick? What do you like?
Yeah, as the judge, damage is what counts first and foremost. So I'm going with my assertion of the fight. But, we'll see.
I like the fact you put assertion in there. I put the pause in, though, Stewie. You like that?
Irritation.
Big night here for Jeff Cisneros, who puts on AVM and absolutely loves it. This is kind of his baby. And
so much good done for so many people.
Oh, man, some great
beautiful
punches.
Distancing by the South African fighter.
Well, you know what Huenes does? He's at the end of the punch. Harrison's at the end of those punches, JR.
Yeah, Huenes does a nice job of not moving himself in too close. He doesn't smother his own punches. Man, beautiful counter by Harrison.
Man, I wanting to know where Vern, and I'll ask him after his main event, where the hell he finds these guys, man. Well, look at Harrison going now. All of a sudden, you thought Huenes had a little bit of an advantage, and then back comes no comparison. Both these guys have a real good acumen of ducking, moving, coming forward.
Yeah, constant motion by these guys. Nobody is taking a break at any point.
A little sidestep by Harrison. He slid a nice punch in. Boy, this is a close fight. 52 seconds left. Really anybody's fight right now.
Corner of Harrison. The reason we keep talking about only one corner is because we can hear that corner.
Yeah.
They're seated next to us. But the corner of Harrison calling for him to throw the uppercuts now.
A little bit of holding now. A little more holding right now by Slim Huenes. And right now, I think Harrison's doing a better job in this late part of the third round.
Oh, agreed. He has definitely put his foot on the gas pedal.
That left scored. Another big looping left scores as well. Slim Huenes is not moving as good as he did earlier. Then he comes back with a 1-2 combination. Well, I'll tell you, what a great experience for Harrison in this one. 2 seconds left. Listen, I got to say, no comparison. Harrison won this third round. Man, Oscar did a great job in that fight.
Nicely done. Well, always. I mean, what else
you're looking at the cream of the crop.
For certain.
That's an easy one for me to slide in. Great job, Very rarely do you say, can you believe that stoppage?
So we were talking about Boxberg in South Africa.
5,558 feet.
The Toto song, Rising Above the Serengeti.
Oh, yeah.
Mount Kilimanjaro, maybe he's halfway up. Although, did you know, there's no place from the Serengeti where you can see Kilimanjaro. It's just a line in the song. So
I'm going to look that up tonight.
All right, fair enough.
Sometimes I'm sitting there wondering about life and sitting there. Especially this week, JR. Listen, this third round, if this fight was one each or whatever it was going in, I thought Harrison did a great job with his volume. And it just seemed like Huenes didn't quite have the duck and move and the comeback that he did.
Well, we talked about it a whole lot already this evening. The conditioning, my gosh. To be able to put your foot on the gas pedal as the third round progresses, really talks about your conditioning.
I'll tell you what, if Harrison wins this fight, this will be a very big win for him. I mean, really, either fighter. That was probably my favorite fight of the night, and I rarely say that about boxing anymore.
And the Rad Muay Thai guys always have the best tennis shoes in the building.
Yeah, what's up with that?
All right, Stewie has the word for us.
Oscar, I want to find out who their shoes by, see if I can get in on some of that.
After that 3-round battle, we go to the judges' scorecards.
29-28.
The judges have scored this bout 29-28, 29-28, 30-27. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Kyle Slim Huenes!
Congratulations, Kyle Slim Huenes out of Boksburg, South Africa, representing Z's Gym. Keeps his record undefeated. He's now 2-0 as a boxer. Thanks for making the long trip, sir. We appreciate your work.
You know, I wouldn't have been disappointed with anyone winning that fight. I thought 30-27 was a little out of hand. But I'm telling you, Triston Harrison is going to have a lot of experience coming from this fight.